All right, folks, welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show. Tim Graham, Director of Media Analysis at the Media Research Center, will be up next. Now, I want to tell you about a guest that we're going to have on tomorrow, and this is very interesting. There's something called Jihad Cool, according to Brigitte Gabriel, President of Act for America, who will be with us tomorrow. Actually, Thursday. She'll be with us Thursday. And she's documented these recruiting tools that jihadists are using. And they're using it on social media. They're gaining access to the lives of millions of people through the internet. And I want you to look here first. This is a 55. We have an ISIS toy doll, which you should be seeing momentarily. An ISIS toy doll. And that's just one of the things that they're putting out there to, you know, to have mass appeal. Well, maybe there is no such thing as an ISIS toy doll. I don't know. I believe we have it. How about, would you believe, a jihadist? There it is. There's the ISIS toy doll, ladies and gentlemen. Part of Jihad Cool, if you could believe that. And now, how about a nice, you know, you have nothing to wear? How about a jihadist T-shirt? How about a jihadist T-shirt? Would you like that? There you go. Look at that. You got a couple to choose from there. What did you think? What do you think would happen if someone wore that to school? Now I know you can't wear, you know, like a GI Joe T-shirt or a military T-shirt. You think if a kid showed up with this, and I'm not advocating it, at their public school, they'd suffer the same fate as someone wearing you know, a military or an NRA T-shirt? I wonder what would happen there. And then there's the recruiting propaganda videos. Now, I'm not going to play any sound on this, but let's roll this. I'll talk over it. This is it's titled Islamic State Workout Video. There you go. That's what your jihadist does to stay in shape. Not hold the flag, but that's obligatory. There you go. You got your push-ups. You got, look at that. That's how jihadists stay in shape. Oh, here you go. Rings of fire. Whoa, hoops of fire. That's one. Now number two. Whoa. You know what they should have them do? They should now put them in a supermarket and have them grab all the free food they could get. Oh my goodness. But this is what's out there. And it's called, it's not funny, because these people want to kill us and kill other people. And it's called Jihad Cool. And great people like Brigitte Gabriel are out there exposing it. And they're out there exposing it, and then they incur the wrath of groups like CARE and others that call them Islamophobes and all kinds of names, and, you know, and trash their website. And folks, this isn't made up. What you just saw, I didn't make it up. I didn't create it. It's out there. It exists. And we'll get much more in-depth on that on Thursday. Whew, got a little fly here with Brigitte Gabriel. So I look forward to that. All right, when we come back, Tim Graham, as I mentioned, joins us. And Tim Graham takes to task the president and the first lady for an interview they gave to Parade magazine, where the myth is perpetuated that Obama's single mother raised him almost single-handedly, when if that's not the truth. We're coming back. Don't go away.
It was called the War to End All Wars, but instead it only served as a prelude of worse things to come. It was the world's first universal war, with the nations of the United States, United Kingdom, France, Greece, Italy, Russia, and 19 other countries declaring war on Austria-Hungary, Bulgaria, Germany, the Ottoman Empire, and the other European-based nations. As the wars before it, and those after it, this war would prove to be a long, bloody, and costly conflict. For the first time, chemical weapons were used in organized warfare. In 1915, the Germans unleashed 150 tons of chlorine gas at Ypres, Belgium. Then 2 years later, used mustard gas against the Russians at Riga. World War I also gave birth to a new form of battle called trench warfare. Opposing armies would build elaborate trenches opposite one another, protected by barbed wire. The trenches themselves became havens for disease and life-threatening infections due to poor drainage and sanitation. The area between the opposing armies became known as no man's land because it was fully exposed to artillery and small arms fire from both armies. Attacks, even if successful, often sustained severe casualties for both sides. So when it finally came to an end, on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918, soldiers from both sides greeted the news with great skepticism. Neither side dared to let themselves believe their long nightmare had finally come to an end, leaving an estimated 8.5 million people dead and some 21 million wounded. The actual peace document, known as the Treaty of Versailles, was not signed until 6 months later, on the 28th of June, 1919. Although the face of the civilized world had forever changed, 21 short years later, history would again repeat itself. For Newsmax TV, I'm Bill Curtis, and this is an American Moment.
Can you